What's the deal? It's the boy, Dwayne McClain at Dwayne McClain TV. Shouts out to everybody showing love. We almost at that 1K. I feel so bad talking about 1K. My channel's booming very slowly. I guess I have terrible content. I guess. You know what it is? I don't think I put enough time into it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because of my camera and shit. You know, my lights. But, fuck it. Moving slow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to boom one day. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? I just got to take the shit a little more serious. You know, invest some money in. But y'all, I'm completely broke. Y'all understand that shit. Nigga got kids. Nigga got child support. Nigga got car payments. Niggas got rent. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be out here goddamn. You know what I mean? But we gonna save up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to donate to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga ain't asking for handouts. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably bullshit with the money anyway. But let's keep it 1,000. The Midsummer movie review. I'm watching the movie tonight. It finally came down on Showbox. I'm gonna watch the movie. And people asked me about the Midsummer shit. I started watching it last night, but I got real sleepy. But the Midsummer movie review is coming up. No, y'all something I've been waiting on. But today we're gonna be talking about religion. All right, we're talking about religion. People want to ask me, they like, shit, what religion should they follow? What should they do? And they want to talk about religion. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to say, there's nothing wrong with having a religion. All right? I hate seeing these motherfucking truthers talk shit so bad about Jesus and God and all that shit. Now, I have seen Jesus do more positive than negative. And if you read the Bible, it only tell you just normal common sense. Like, hey, go read the book of Matthew, man. Go read that shit. That's a really good book. Book of Matthew, book of Proverbs, Psalms. The Bible got a lot of good stuff in it. The thing I hate about what religion did to the black community is made us sit around waiting for shit. You know what I'm saying? We never put action behind our prayers. We just, God gonna change everything, y'all. Yeah, Lord, we'll pray so hard in church. When we get out of church, we don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like the only thing I didn't like. And then I know deep down what religion is there for. You know what I'm saying? A king, when the king was to control his people, he got to give them religion. Because if not, no religion, guess what the people going to do? They're going to rob his ass. But we're not going to rob you because we're worried about going to hell. You see? I'm not going to rob you. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. I'm worried about karma. The words preach to me. No sin goes unpunished. The Bible says that. So, if you're a king, you want to keep your rulership like the motherfuckers at the top, these elites, they're all Luciferians, they're Satans. They do whatever the fuck they want. They do the foulest shit they can think of because they can get away with it. Why not? That's why they fuck kids and drink blood and kill motherfuckers and rape people and they live long lives. Karma does not affect them at all. What does karma do to them? What does karma do to them? They doing child trafficking. Alright? Child trafficking. Stealing kids and killing them and raping them. Where's their karma coming at? Oh, they're going to burn in hell. Yeah, that's what the word teaches. How do you even know hell is real? My personal theory, they might be reincarnated, but they they got a whole 95 years of living good, doing bad shit. Don't get me wrong, in the next 4 to 5 lives might be fucked up. But guess what? They had a chance to experience. Because sometimes when you come into this world, you still experience from stuff from your previous life. The lifestyle from your previous life. You the same person getting reincarnated over and over again. But them sick motherfuckers don't have none of that shit. So they gotta put religion on us to keep us lost or some shit. I was watching somebody called Max Spears. Go look him up, y'all. He was a truther. He was a conspiracy theorist that got murked. Max Spears was he was going in on learning about Colonel Aquino. Colonel Aquino, how you say his name, started the Temple of Set. All right, Temple of Set is a satanic church. He was also with Antoine LaVey, Colonel Aquino. And Max Spears was breaking all that shit down. He was learning about the pedophile rings. And he was going to Poland to learn about the shit. And they killed him. He got poisoned. And then they sent his mother some witchcraft, satanic shit when he got killed. Like, the shit's real. Go look the story up, Max Spears. But Max Spears had a set of interviews before he died. And in those interviews, he was talking about something called androgynous sarcomas. And he said, I really think the dude was on a lot of DMT. I really think he was on DMT. I don't really think this physically happened to him. But he says these beings are here to destroy the world, and they choose who lives in good poverty or not. And he said one time the androgynous sarcomas or some shit like that grabbed him and took him to the sky. And he said there was multiple rings around the earth. He said each ring is a religion. He said he wants you He said the being that had the alien, wherever the fuck it was, had him, said he just wants somebody to have a religion. Whatever religion it is, they got to be sucked into one of them. He doesn't care which one it is. They want to be sucked into it so he can continue living his life force over and over again. You know, there's like an Egyptian hieroglyphic that shows the top beings, the ones who don't live the cycle of life over and over again. They live at the very top. They're the ones who don't, when they die, they pretty much go to heaven. You know, and to get to that point, it takes a lot. But I just said all that just to let you know that religion, I know that religion is placed here for a reason. You know, is to keep your mind under control. But is it bad? Nah, it's not bad. And I don't fault anybody for practicing a religion. Religion is very good. If you become a Christian, you will stop cursing, you will stop drinking, you will stop smoking, because that's what religion tells you to do. Now, say, like I said, religion is just, now is it religion? Is it Jesus Christ, or is it you? So say you're an alcoholic, right? And you're doing drugs and you're doing cocaine and shit, and you just quit. No Jesus, no nothing, you just quit. Now, say same individual had Jesus Christ and they quit. Was it Jesus Christ that did it, or was it you that did it? It was you. It was you all along. You know, you can pray to God all as much as you want. I done took exams, and I was like, God, please let me pass. But I didn't study. Guess what the fuck happened? I failed. God, I can pray all day. If you're looking for a job, you can pray for a job all day. But if you don't put in that action to get a job, you're not going to get a job. God's not going to come down and give you the job. You know what I'm saying? But is practicing a religion bad? No, practicing religion is very good. Some people need that mindset to do it. Even sometimes even feel like I do. I'm like, damn, I might need to get saved just so I know I have that, but I already know I'm a backtrack and fuck up. So ain't no point even me taking that route. But sometimes I feel like, damn, if I get saved, I probably can push myself to this and stop doing what I'm doing. You know, like quit drinking and, you know, indulging in non-healthy activities. You know what I'm saying? But religion does have a lot of good things, but in the day, it's all about doing right. Okay, so if what I mean by doing right is, if you have, say you got a guy who's an atheist, right? He doesn't believe in anything, but he puts out good energy every day. Good energy. He's positive. He helps out kids. He helps out homeless. He works. He helps his mom out. He listens. He takes care of himself. He eats healthy. Would this man have any bad karma coming on him? And you say you got another person who believes in God who does the same thing. What's going to be the difference in their lifestyles? It's going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing different at all. That's how you can meet people who don't believe in God and they're still living 10 to 5 times better than you. Because it's about what you put into your life. And it's about how you live your life. You know? So religion is all basically all in your head. It's all in your head. It's not, people will be reading the word. And the reason why the word makes them believe so much, because the Bible's full of a bunch of real ass shit. And it's basically common fucking sense. No sin goes unpunished. The universe is going to work one way, y'all. The universe is going to work. There's a solid foundation in this universe that's going to work one way. You put out bad, you get bad. You put out good, you get good. There's no changing that. There's no changing that. Is there a force out here controlling our moves? Everything's already set in stone. The universe has already had these solid rules. All the Bible does is just tell you the rules. That's it. So that's why when people read it and they look at their life, they like, oh, well, this didn't tell me that. What if I got you another book that said the same shit? You know? The same as that. Are you going to have the much truth in that? And here's my thing about religion. I hate that they fear you into doing it. I really hate the idea of hell. You know, I really hate that. That's how they get you. When I was a kid, I was so scared of going to hell. I was so scared of the devil. It just fucked with my mind. I was like, damn, I don't want to go to hell. So I was believing in God, and I still believe in God. I was reading the Bible and believing in Jesus, and I was like, I'm about to go get saved. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, I really don't even feel this. In my heart, I don't, when I go to church, I don't believe none of the stuff I'm seeing. I hate when I say stuff like, it's real stuff, but when you take out the real stuff and realize that it's all about astrology and Jesus is just the sun and all your religions are based on the sun. If you look at every religion, every last deity is glowing, okay? Every last single one of them. Every last single one of them. They all come from the sun. They all come from the stars. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm in those areas and I'm hearing it and I'm learning that, hey, everybody, when you're in church, the main thing they're preaching about is going to hell. I don't like that. You know, give people a choice to choose that. Now, I always tell people this, and I really think I'm correct on this. If you take away hell, you lose 95% of your Christians. 95%. 95%. But see, people are they misinterpret what heaven and hell really is they talking about. When they're talking about heaven and hell, they're not talking about a fiery place. If you are having a bunch, they say, oh, fornication will send you to hell. So you're fornicating with a bunch of people out here, right? You catch a serious disease. That's like being in hell. You're committing a lot of crimes. You go to jail. That's like being in hell. But if you're living positive, showing love, being respectful to people, kind, showing love to your children, you're putting out good energy, that's like living in heaven. So people think of this fiery place. That's not what the Bible was even talking about. But see, people read this stuff and they don't know how to break it down to the point to where it makes sense. They want to believe into the fairy tale. Like, don't believe into the fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fairy tale. It's not really how it goes. That's not really what it is. There's really no fiery place. They're talking to you about some common life shit. You fuck up, you're going to get fucked up. You're going to be in a place like hell. You get really drunk and you go get alcohol poisoning. You're in a hospital. That's like hell. You know? So now some, like I said, not everybody can grasp onto that. Not everybody can grasp it. So some people need a religion. But I want y'all to understand, all the religions are talking about a sun in the sky. That's the Buddha, that's the Jesus, that's the Allah, whatever the fuck, wherever the fuck, Muhammad, all that shit comes from about the sun. I'm not really too big on Muslims. I'm not really too big on any other religion besides Christianity. So if you come in here and you got some knowledge, if you want to debate this shit, go ahead and debate it. But I'm letting you know, all the shit you're reading is just all in your fucking head. It's all in your head, man. That shit ain't real. It's real, but it's real. But what you're imagining is just what you're just imagining. It's all imagination. You know, how they know heaven had a golden road and how they know you're going to die to 5,000 virgins. How do they know that? They just gonna give you an image so you can hope for it. Like I said, they want to keep you trapped in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the sun. You know, if you really break it down, before people, when mankind first got to this earth, they were all astronomers. They had nothing. Imagine being bored all day, and at night. Imagine how many stars they see. Right now, since we got so many lights, we don't see that many stars. Have you ever noticed when you're like a city, you don't see that many stars? When you go out like the woods, you see a million more stars? Because I guess something about the lights, whatever. But everybody was astronomers. Everybody did astrology. They made so many motherfucking stories. And the sun, they studied the sun. They studied time. Who came up with the season? They really sat down and studied this shit. You know, they sat down and looked at it. And these beings that came, that turned man from being a dumbass to a smartass, taught him all this shit. So that's where these stories come from. Now, you can also add some other shit to it as far as, well, what are these beings that came here? Do they really have the superpowers and all that shit? And then what about giants? You know, we also got to ask about giants as well, because the Bible speaks on giants as well, and there are giants. Giants are still here. You know, but what I'm trying to say is that people was astronomers, but there are also other beings that came here, and they knew that to control you, they had to put fear in you, and the fear. Don't get me wrong, you gotta fear God. I'm not trying to tell you to go against God. God is real, whether we like it or not. There is a entity or a power, and it's just a way of the universe. Like Erykah Badu said it the best. You intellects don't believe in God, but the fear is still the same. The fear is always gonna be the same. So when it's time for the go, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? That's some scary shit, nigga. And they're about to be back, man. You got to be reincarnated. I might not be this handsome in my next life. What the fuck? The fuck y'all stop for in the middle of the goddamn road? The fuck? Bitch, you in your fucked up ass car, nigga. Bitch, you done pissed me off. You fucked up my blog, motherfucker. Forgot what I was talking about. God damn, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I was going in. But like I said, God is real. There's nothing you can do about the universe. We're set in stone. There's some set rules out this motherfucker that's just set for us, you know. But it's a whole lot of questions that we have to ask. You know, nobody in no religion can ask you why we're here. They can't. They're not gonna give you a direct, oh, we're here to serve God. Why did God bring us here to serve him? Nobody, and then in that case, nobody will say he's just an arrogant dude. That's pretty much what it is. Ain't that what it is? This is an arrogant person, not arrogant. This is the one that's in the God that's in the Bible. I'm always know Christianity. You brought all these people here just to worship and sing to you. Sound like an arrogant dude to me. That's what that sounds like. Sound like somebody who needs a lot of attention. That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? And some people say, well, that's blasphemous and all that. But like I said, I don't believe in none of that stuff. I don't believe in hell, you know? You can't make me believe in hell. I don't believe Jesus was a real dude. Do I believe Jesus was a man who taught that real shit and spoke out against the higher-ups and they murked his ass? Do I believe that? Yes. Do I believe that there was a God put a baby in a woman's stomach and she had the baby and her husband was dumb enough to believe that shit? And man, no, I don't believe that story. No, not at all. I might sound wrong, but I don't believe that story at all. But I do believe there was a man down here who spoke that real shit against the kings and trying to wake people up and they murked them. You're damn right to believe that. That happens all the time. All the time. And then I kind of understand the story when he was saying he was sacrificing himself for the greater good of the people. He knew he was going to die talking about this shit. It's almost like what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? I don't say I know I'm going to die, but if my channel gets big enough and all the shit that I know, motherfucker, I can be a target. You know what I'm saying? Because the people I'm speaking on they all got murked. Like Victor Thorne. Y'all go look up Victor Thorne. Murked. Max Spears, tucked in. Go look these people up. So me saying this stuff right here, talking the truth, is almost kind of sacrificial. Almost. You know what I'm saying? I doubt I ever be a target. They know not to fuck with me. I doubt that ever happened. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt that shit ever happened. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck they're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? There's so many motherfuckers who they can be worried about. You got Richie from Boston and all that shit. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on religion. Is it bad? I really hate how it clouds the mind of a lot of people, what it makes us not do action. We just shouldn't rely on somebody. But yeah, I have seen it do a lot of good and bad. Should you go get one? It just depends. Do you need that push? Are you well disciplined enough to trust yourself? Do you believe that, hey, are you comfortable not knowing about that? Like, do I still pray to God? I still speak to God because I know there are spirits out there that you have to speak to. There's spirit guides. There's spirit all that you have to speak to. There's a billion spirits out here, y'all. Millions of these motherfuckers. They don't have the power of God, the all one, but there's millions of these motherfuckers. And sometimes you pray to God. Sometimes you're praying to a wrong spirit sometimes. That's why when you pray to God, you might get the wrong stuff because you don't know who you're praying to. You're just saying, hey, God, you know, that could be anybody. You know, you really got to focus. That's why you need to meditate, channel in, and learn all your stuff, you know, so you can be making sure you're talking to the right spirit. Make sure you're living your life correctly. Don't be out here doing a bunch of bad shit, bad-mouthing people, talking shit, doing all this other shit, and then get mad when some shit happened to you. Don't do that. That makes no sense, you know. But that's just my ideas, my views on religion. Some people say, should they have a religion? I personally have my own personal relationship with the higher power. I have my own personal relationship with them. You know, I'm still learning about this stuff, so I'm still fairly new. And I apologize to anybody who I offended. I don't want to offend your religion. I know people come hard about that shit, but that's what some people need. I know a man now who was on heroin. This man loved the word. God got him off the crack. He off the heroin. He don't shoot no base or nothing. You can't talk to this man about God ain't real. You know what I'm saying? This man sat and yelled at me for years. And now, I also want to say this about Jesus before I leave. It's all about doing right. What's wrong with doing right? And here's the thing. They're pushing us so far away from. That's why I say I can't stand people talking shit about it. Who gives a fuck about his name? Where he was from? It's all about doing right and being righteous. So it's all about. It's just all about. And you can do that without a religion. You can do that without a religion. You know, but people, like I said, you gotta have your mind in one of them. Because guess what? If you don't, you're going to rob the rich. I'm down to rob the rich, y'all. Whenever y'all want to rob the rich, y'all want to flood Beverly Hills and just take all that shit, please let me know. I'm down to rob them any day. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy. You know, we're probably going to lose. We're going to get murked off because they got security. But any rapper, you know, I'm down to rob them. You know what I'm saying? Give a fuck bunch of things. I got money, man. Fuck, nigga, I'm out here working, nigga. I'm on YouTube, nigga. When I get rich, that motherfucker Ben, I try to got to rob me, man. What the fuck? But I'm just talking shit, man. That's my views on religion. I got any more questions, please leave them in the comment section. It's the boy doing McClain TV. I really appreciate y'all watching me, man. This is a blessing, man. Everybody who watch me, man, this gives me so much joy knowing I can talk this crazy shit that I've been holding in all these years. And y'all listen to it. And y'all fucks with it. Y'all know how many times I got called a crazy man? I still get called a crazy man. I show people this shit, like my locals. And you know they talk shit. The realest line I ever heard was, people who never met you will support you the fucking hardest. And it's crazy, man. I got people I never spoke to who ride for my shit. And I love it. I'm gonna keep going, man. We're talking about Area 51 next. I got a few more hours on this trip. It's the boy doing McClain TV. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all hold y'all heads up. God bless everybody. Love all y'all. Got shout outs coming. You know what I'm saying? Got some shout outs coming. You know what I mean? Just do a whole little shout out video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna finish watching Midsommar tonight. I'm gonna give y'all the review hopefully by the morning time. In the morning. I love all y'all, man. Thanks for supporting me, y'all. Y'all just don't know how much this shit mean to me. Thank you. Y'all, like I said, if you wanna know anything else, please leave it in the comment section. It's the boy doing McClain. I'm out.